What's going on, guys? This is Ramakrishnan here. If you're new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button and definitely ring the notification bell while you're there so you guys can stay up to date on all future uploads. 2019 is going to be a really exciting year in gaming. I think there's a lot of huge games coming out, big and small, across all platforms that I'm excited for. So I have some big plans on covering these latest titles, giving my input on what I'm excited for, what I think is the most interesting, and what games that I plan to be playing the most and hopefully will love the most in 2019. So right now, this is a series that you're checking out where I will be doing predictions on all of the biggest gaming publishers. Now, I shouldn't say all of them because there are just plenty of publishers out there, but I plan to give you guys my input on what I feel like could happen in 2019 for several different publishers. Of course, you've got Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo, but some others as well. So wherever you are in this series, feel free to definitely check out the description so you guys can check out the other ones, because I'm going to have this in a playlist and you guys can watch all the different videos where I give you just a few predictions on what I think might be happening in 2019. Whether we're talking about a release date confirmed for a game that is scheduled for 2019 release right now, or an announcement for a later game, or possibly even a console announcement or a tease for next gen. Of course, there are many things that could happen. So that is what we're going to do right now. We're going to look ahead, and of course, this is just predictions, so I know nothing. So without further ado, guys, let's dive right in. Here's some of my predictions for the biggest publishers in 2019. The Last of Us Part 2 is probably the biggest PlayStation 4 game yet to be released. The trailers have shown off intensity in the most impressive ways possible. This game could very well be a PS5 game though. Of course, this all depends on their plans. I believe that this year, Naughty Dog does not get their game out, as I see it actually releasing in 2020, alongside the PS5 in a cross-generational release like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild was for the Wii U and Switch.
I'm gonna find... and I'm gonna kill every last one of them.
Ghost of Tsushima was definitely one of the biggest surprises that Sony has shown us recently. I believe that Sucker Punch's new IP will not be making its way to consumers this year. Ghost of Tsushima looks like a title that could be out in 2019 or next year. I believe that we're going to be getting an in-depth look at Ghost of Tsushima before PSX, and a release date will be given at the ending of 2019, showing us it will be out in March 2020. Dreams seems like it's been in development and at big events for so many years now. Media Molecule's ambitious game is scheduled right now for 2019, though with its ambition and track record of delays, one may truly never know. I believe, however, this is the year, finally. It is time for Dreams to release, and the PS4 exclusive will be out Friday, August 23rd for $39.99. And I think that it's going to be getting some high reviews, but will be an instant niche for the PlayStation ecosystem of gamers, the creative ones, that is.
Am I dreaming, or am I awake?
Francis, you think the Thornbeak's around here?
Hilariously, every time that Hideo Kojima shows us a trailer for Death Stranding, we joke about knowing even less and less this cryptic action-adventure game coming from the new team of Kojima Productions could very well be out sooner than we think, or maybe it won't for a couple of years. Answers seem to differ and always result in uncertainty, but Kojima himself has more or less confirmed that it will be out in 2019, much to the surprise of so many of us. I didn't think it was possible at first for this to be a 2019 game, yet I actually have decided I think it will happen, and that's kind of awesome. I believe that Death Stranding manages to release in October for the PlayStation 4, and it will be one of the biggest centers of conversations for gamers for a little while. Sony has no E3 event this year, of course, and that's baffling, but it may mean something big for next generation. The PlayStation 5 will be out in the fall of 2020, if you ask me. I believe that December of 2019, as I previously mentioned, we'll be seeing a PlayStation Experience, or PSX, and I think it's going to be a stellar time for Sony. This will be where the PS5 is officially unveiled, with prices, specs, and a little other details mentioned. But the event has to have big games, and I think that this year's PSX will be seeing announcements and reveals and trailers of a few franchise returns, new IPs, and other games that we're super excited for. Many of which will be, of course, very short teasers, but all of which will hint at the big software lineup that Sony will be having in store for us for PlayStation 5 in 2020 and beyond.
I got an idea.
And there you have it, folks. Those are 5 of my predictions for what Sony has in store for us for 2019. I think that 2018 was an amazing year in the software side of Sony. The PlayStation 4 saw so many amazing games. And now that 2019 is here, right now at the time of recording, we don't really know release dates. We don't know what they're doing. They don't have E3 coming. We don't know if the PS5 will release this year or next year. It's exciting and a little scary, but I'd say more so the former, because I have no doubt in my mind that Sony has big things on their way. So let me know in the comments below what you guys thought about my predictions and if you can get behind them or not. What do you think that Sony's going to do this year? Do you think that PlayStation 5 gets announced at the inevitable PSX? Do you think it comes out this year or 2020? Do you think there even is going to be a PSX? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you like this video, guys, there's a few more left where we do our predictions, but definitely check out the others in the description below if you are behind in this series. And if you enjoyed it, feel free to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new around here. It really helps me out. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy, and I will see you all in the next video.